You guys, I have the best video for you today. And the best part about this fix is that it doesn't require any tools. If you're familiar with the videos that I've put out before about my vacuum, you know I'm very comfortable with cleaning out my vacuum. I've had this vacuum for a really long time, and when the suction stopped working and I did all the usual things that I've typically been doing to fix my vacuum and it wasn't working, I was like, what else could it possibly be? I had checked the belt, which is in here, and it was not broken. So I was like, I don't understand. I was about to throw my beloved, awesome vacuum that I've done so many replacements on. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do one more thing to see if this fixes it. And guess what? It did fix it. So let me show you what I did. You may see that it sounds like I'm a little hesitant and hopeful that this fix works. But now that I've done it and used the vacuum, I know 100% that this is the fix that you need to do to be able to get your suction back. If you've tried everything else, like I've showed in my other videos, cleared out this and done all the other fixes, and you still don't have suction.
When you fix the belt, it's the thing that makes this turn around. And you can usually know that your belt is broken when this stops turning. Mine, I don't think it's broken right now, but I think it may just be old. So we have to get this piece off in order to access the belt that's right here. So you have to turn this up and then you move this. It says unlock and lock. So unlock by pushing this way, and then this whole gray thing can come off. Right here you can see the belt right there. It is intact. You don't need a tool to take this out. It just kind of slides off. And it's the tension that's holding it on there. This belt is what we're gonna be replacing with. Up here, there's like a little metal rod right there. So we're just sliding off of that. And if it's broken, you won't even need to slide it off. It'll just be like split in there. Here's the size of it right there. And here's the size of the new one. Thinking that maybe because this is stretched out, then maybe that's why I'm not getting very good suction. So right here, this is a square on both sides. You have to fit it into the square that's right there. I just looped this on where it was before. And this is probably gonna be hard since it is smaller than the other one because it's new. I'm gonna loop this rod thing first, because that's gonna be next to impossible to lift it up over. And then I'm gonna loop it over this. Okay, it's in that spot. So now, I'm just gonna give it a pull with my foot on it. I gotta line that up. It's gonna be tight. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that was awesome. Also, while we're down here, this is another hole. Do you see that hole? This is another hole that you have to check right there to make sure there's nothing clogged in there after you've already checked this portion of the vacuum to make sure that there's not a clog in there. I have another video that shows me declogging the whole thing. So if you've tried that out and you've declogged the whole thing and you still don't have suction, I would check that hole and make sure it's cleared too. I've had this vacuum for probably 10 years. So this is the first time that I have lost suction with all my tubes clear. So that's why I'm going to the belt removal now to see if fixing the belt, making it go from this loose one to a less loose one, like a new one, whether that'll help with my suction at all. Okay, so I have that on. So I'm gonna move this over to lock this piece in place, but then I'm also pushing this over. And I do remember that this part was a little bit trickier. You'll just need to make sure that these little indentions, there's 3 of them, meet back up with these 3 things right here. Pushing that in, locking that back down, and then moving this to lock. You can feel that it's locked in by pulling on this part. With my vacuum fixed, I feel so amazing because this is ready to go for another long go of vacuuming. Nothing feels better than being able to fix your own vacuum by yourself and knowing how to do it for future reference when your vacuum goes out.